Alright, so what I'm doing here is I have this 3-in-1 Magic Joy Box adapter with a PlayStation 2 DualShock 2 controller attached to it. And I'm going to use this to show off this new engine feature that I've just added. So you can see up on the screen here, we have our control bindings. They look, pretty much as they normally should. Jump button is bound to X, primary attack is square, our sub-weapon, secondary attack is triangle, and bombs are on circle. So if I jump back to the game, what you'll see is when I press X, which should be jump, it throws a bomb instead. I press square, which should be our melee attack, and it throws my sub-weapon. Triangle is my melee attack, and circle is my jump. Also, the D-pad is not doing anything. The left analog stick does appear to work correctly. So the issue here is that this controller running through this adapter is not generating the inputs that my engine expects. And short of hard coding like remaps for every possible device, there's really no way that I can handle this. So what I'm doing instead is I've added this feature where now you can remap gamepad buttons manually. So if I go to this, you'll see it says, press the button for A or X, depending on what device. Basically, it's asking for the face button that's located on the bottom here. So press that, go through everything they asked me for here, ask me about the D-pad next, shoulder buttons. I press each of those triggers, and ask me for each axis specifically. So left analog stick, up, down, left, right analog stick, up, down, left, right, left stick button, right stick button, back or share, or in this case it's select, and then start. So what that does is it saves off those remaps so that it can, when I come to the bindings here, it hasn't changed anything here. These still show all the correct bindings as we expect to see them. But when we go back to the game now, what you'll see is when I press X, which should jump, it actually does jump. Circle throws my bombs, triangle throws my sub-weapons, and square uses my melee attack. The D-pad works correctly now. And yeah, so now this controller works exactly as you would expect. And I haven't changed any of the game-specific bindings. What I've done is I've remapped the inputs as they arrive from this device to the format that my engine expects them to be. So using this, what I can do then is I can hard code these settings for any device that I own that I can test. I can ship with those so that 99% of devices will work correctly out of the box. But if you play this game and you have a device that I haven't been able to test, you can still do these remaps yourself, so the input will work correctly. The button glyphs that you see, either in the options menu in the binding menu, or during the game, when you see pop-ups like on this door here, it has the up arrow there, or like X to talk to, X or square to talk to an NPC, that sort of thing. It will show the correct glyphs that match the button that you're actually expected to press. So this is probably going to be shipping in the roguelike Gunmetal Arcadia game. It comes out early next year, but if I test this thoroughly and it seems to be working well, I may also port this back to Gunmetal Arcadia 0 and hopefully have that in a later version that can ship on Steam and itch.io and whatever other platforms. So thanks for watching.